We've all been gun blazing in Helldivers 2, but is stealth actually a viable option? Hey guys, it's Alberto back with another video for Helldivers 2, and today we're going to be discussing if, well, stealth is indeed a viable option. And spoiler, yes it absolutely is. And before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, I just ask that you perhaps give me a chance to earn that from you. And with that being said, well, let's get in on this. So first things first, you are gonna need a new armor, and it should be a light armor and especially one that gives you a buff to your stealthness, reduce range at which enemies can detect the wearer by 30%. Now if you have one with more speed on it, that should be absolutely your choice to go for this. One thing also to pay attention to is the mission in nighttime or daytime? Now, during the daytime, you are still gonna be having your, well, stealthy buffs, especially if you have the armor and then you crouch or prone, but if you go under the cloak of darkness, meaning if you go at night, you are gonna be getting a significant buff more. And you can see the little icon right there, there's a little moon, or there is going to be a little sun depending on the side of the planet you are at. As you can see, I am actually not wearing my stealthy suit for this, just to show you just how effective these things can be. As you can see right over there, there is a enemy patrol, but the first key here is not to shoot. So what do? I just go to proning position immediately, and this gives you a significant stealth buff. And you are going to see just how close this was. One of the enemies is even going to be looking into my direction, but because I wasn't trigger happy, nothing ever came of it. Simply dust off, get up, and just go to the next place. If you do get spotted, walking over these spores is going to provide you with some nice cover. The enemies are always gonna go to the last spot where you have been, well, spotted. They might actually cover a little bit of a bigger area around that, well, where they've last seen you, so be careful in picking your spot. Now here, I was not even careful. I'm just going to be proning behind this rock here, and because, again, I was not trigger happy, I got away with it. You're going to see just how close this enemy got to me, and he did not even see me. Sometimes on your objectives, there might be a lot of enemies, there might not be any at all. But if there are enemies, you are probably gonna have to deal with them one way or another. I myself, I prefer to use the turrets, and they not just only just mop everyone up, they also draw the enemy attention to them. So this way, you can even further slip in and slip out unnoticed and just do what is required of you. And at this point, simply play the objective. Whatever is required from you, go and do it. It is going to be just fine. And then, once you do see that the mission is successful, you can either just get yourself killed if you do not have anything carrying, or just go and, well, evac how you usually would. But you can still go on about this very, very stealthily. If you sneak into the evac zone and just press everything, maybe drop some turrets yet again, and you can just run about or choose to fight. It is entirely up to you.